Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe, now this start video. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless have been making waves lately, and there's one storyline that's hit fans right in the feels. Adam Newman, played by the incredibly talented Mark Grossman, and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, are officially a thing of the past, for now at least. The soap opera world is a whirlwind of love, betrayal, and complicated relationships, but this one feels like it might truly be over. The door on Adam and Sally's romance has been slammed shut, possibly for good. Let's take a deep dive into what's really going on here and how this Valentine's Day episode just sealed the deal on their love story. The latest I&R episode that aired on February 14th left us all reeling, and not just because of Valentine's Day love or roses. No, this one was full of emotional twists that we didn't see coming. Adam had a significant dream sequence that had us wondering if he's really ready to close the door on his past with Sally and step into a future with someone else, someone who's been there for him all along. Chelsea Lawson, the ever-so-compelling Melissa Clare Egan, this dream wasn't your average wishful thinking or a gentle stroll down memory lane. No, it was emotional, painful, and revealed some hard truths about what's to come in Adam's love life. Let's break it down and unpack how this dream sequence might just signal the real end of Adam and Sally, at least for the time being. It all started innocently enough. Adam, feeling nostalgic and maybe just a little bit conflicted, found himself daydreaming about a reunion with Chelsea. That moment when he saw her again. We could feel the longing, the regret, and maybe a little hope for a fresh start. But as any true soap fan knows, dreams in Genoa City aren't always what they seem. The storyline quickly took a dramatic turn. Enter Sally. She showed up in Adam's dream, offering him what seemed like a second chance. "Is it too late?" she asked, and we all held our breath. You could practically hear the heartbreak in her voice. If there's one thing we know about Sally, it's that she doesn't give up easily, especially when it comes to love. She put herself out there, vulnerable as ever, asking Adam if he'd reconsider and give them another shot. But Adam's response was as painful as it was final. In that moment, Adam told Sally what she had likely feared all along. He had to let her go. It wasn't about wanting to hurt her, but rather a sad acknowledgement that when she pushed him away, he had no choice but to respect her decision. It was almost as if that dream acted as a metaphor for their entire relationship. A beautiful, passionate connection, but one that ultimately couldn't withstand the challenges they faced together. What really hit us, though, was how Adam's dream confirmed something deep down that fans might have been hoping wasn't true. Even if Sally wanted him back, Adam had emotionally closed that chapter. In his mind, there was no future with her anymore. That moment where he came to terms with their romantic closure felt like the final nail in the coffin for Adam and Sally's relationship. The question now becomes, what's next for him? And maybe even more importantly, who is next for him? Let's take a moment to remember how we got here. Adam and Sally had an undeniable chemistry right from the start. Their connection was electric, almost magnetic, and fans quickly began shipping them as one of Genoa City's next big power couples. Their romance was full of passion, but also riddled with complications and obstacles that felt almost too big to overcome. Whether it was Adam's baggage, Sally's complicated history, or their never-ending cycle of breaking up and getting back together, this couple's storyline was never simple. Yet that's what kept us coming back for more. We wanted to believe that despite the odds, Adam and Sally could make it work. We wanted to see them navigate the ups and downs and come out stronger on the other side. But now with this Valentine's Day episode, it seems like the writers are telling us that their story has already run its course. And if we're being honest, maybe this is for the best. Sometimes even the most intense relationships can only go so far, and the path forward for both Adam and Sally might lie elsewhere. We might not like it, but perhaps the love story that wasn't meant to be has finally been wrapped up. The truth hurts, but sometimes it's necessary for growth. And right now, Adam's future seems to lie with someone else. Now let's talk about what this all means for Adam's future. Chelsea's reappearance in Adam's dream wasn't just a walk down memory lane. It was a sign that he's still emotionally tied to her. Yes, we know it was just a dream, but it was a dream that felt significant. Adam's heart is still holding out for something more with Chelsea, and that's something that's been building for a while. Let's not forget that Adam and Chelsea have a history together, one full of love, drama, and a complicated history. Despite their ups and downs, their bond has always been strong. Maybe it was never truly over for them. While Sally represented something new, a fresh chapter, Chelsea has always had a special place in Adam's heart. So, what's next? Well, our predictions lean toward Chelsea eventually surrendering to her feelings for Adam and taking that step into a new beginning with him. The timing might not be right just yet, but Chelsea has always been someone who has a soft spot for Adam despite everything. She's just been hesitant, cautious, perhaps waiting for the right moment to take that plunge back into a relationship with him. For now, it's all speculation, but judging by the way this dream ended, it seems like the writers are setting us up for a reunion between Adam and Chelsea. If you've been holding out hope for Adam and Sally to make it work, this is a tough pill to swallow, but it's clear that the writers are steering Adam in a new direction. Chelsea is his path forward. For fans who were rooting for Adam and Sally to make their way back to each other, this Valentine's Day episode was the reality check we didn't want but probably needed. The message is clear. Sally and Adam are not getting back together anytime soon, if ever. As much as we might wish for a last-minute change of heart or some twist that will bring them back together, it doesn't seem likely. This might be one of those moments where we have to accept that some relationships just run their course. Adam and Sally's love story, while passionate and exciting, couldn't withstand the weight of their differences. And now, with the way the writers are shifting the storyline, it looks like Chelsea might just be the one to give Adam the love and support he's been looking for all along. While it's hard to let go of a love story that felt so intense and real, I&R has a way of surprising us. Anything can happen in the world of Genoa City, and sometimes the unlikeliest of couples can find their way back to each other. But for now, it seems that the door has been closed on Adam and Sally, and the future is looking much brighter for Adam and Chelsea. As for Sally, well, she's going to have to navigate her own path forward. Whether she finds love with someone else or works through her heartbreak, there's no telling where her story will take her. But one thing is for sure, her relationship with Adam is a thing of the past. It's time for her to take control of her own future, and we're here for whatever comes next for her. So how do you feel about this V&R twist? Are you holding out hope for Adam and Sally to make a comeback, or are you ready to embrace Adam and Chelsea as the couple to root for? Share your thoughts with us. We want to know what you think. Stay tuned for more updates on the drama in Genoa City. We'll be here, keeping you in the loop with all the latest twists, turns, and love stories that V&R has to offer.